Hey, what's up guys? Jason here from Guts Pose. Welcome back to our channel. It's been some time since we've had any content. Apologize for that, but hopefully this will be the first of other contents to come. This one's going to be a match play video, a UST League match, 4.0 level, 40 and over. This is Whitney Mesa on the near court up at the net, and we got Red Rock Country Club on the far court. I believe, from what I know, they might be kind of rival teams that are pretty comparable to each other. So hopefully you guys enjoy this match. I'm going to be commentating, and I'm going to be giving you some tips and pointers through this video. So hopefully you guys could get some good takeaways from it. But let's check out the match here. So Mikey from Whitney is serving. Mikey has got one of the biggest serves I've ever seen out of a 4.0 level player, or even 4.5. Most 4.5s probably don't even serve this big. So he's got a huge serve advantage, and I think it all starts with his motion, his contact. He's got a good rocking, from forward to back to forward, weight transfer, momentum, and he springs up. He's already tall, which is great, but he springs up, up to the ball, makes good contact up high, instead of letting the ball drop too low. So check yourself on your serves. This is more of a technical thing. But yeah, get some momentum going. As far as weight transfer, back and foot to forward, also spring up to the ball, but most importantly, I think focus on good toss and good contact. Don't let the ball drop too low, right? Go up to it. On that note, my first pointer to you guys though is this, and I'm going to stress this probably throughout this video because I feel it's mega important. Okay. First tip is this: first serve percentage. Okay, the first serve percentage is so critical. I think a lot of players miss the importance of that. Either they ignore it, or maybe they just don't understand the importance of first serve percentage. Here's a couple of specific reasons. Obviously, if you're hitting lots of first serves out in the net or missing it, you're going up to serve a lot of second serves. That's putting pressure not only on you, right? If you're double faulting, or if you're not confident or sure with your second serve, that's putting pressure on you, but also it's putting pressure on your net player, and also it takes him or her away from the equation as far as being active. If you're hitting a lot of second serves. So first and foremost, check yourself before you break yourself. No, check your first serve percentage. This is something that you have to constantly do throughout the match. Okay, it's not like set once and then be done with. You gotta consistently check. Okay, sorry, stop. But I believe what happened was Mikey wanted to hit a volley, kind of missed it or tipped it, so Whitney Mesa conceded the point. So first serve percentage, first of all, make a lot of first serve percentage, because that's going to activate your partner up to net. Okay, well, that's one. It's going to give you less pressure too. There's a lot of advantage. And then once you're able to start making a good chunk of first serve percentage, now start placing it to obviously your opponent's weaker side. And then that's one important thing: understanding and figuring out your opponent's weaknesses right away, as soon as possible. And it's no surprise here, but the Red Rock guys in the near court, weaker side is both their backhands. Carl, I think on the left, right on the ad side. Oh, that's a great volley. He does look where he's standing. He does a great job hiding his weakness, right? But Todd, his placement and control is super good. Like, he's able to kick the serve, to the backhand. A lot of sent that volley flying. Yeah. So Get that first serve in, get it to your opponent's weakness. Those two things alone, I cannot stress enough, that will help you hold serve so much easier. It doesn't mean you're gonna hold serve 100% of the time, but if you don't accomplish those two things, you're probably gonna get broken a lot more. The chances of you getting broken and losing the match are way more, right? So first and foremost, check your serve percentage, check whether you can serve it to their weaker side. And if you know their weaker side, just do that all day long, all day long. You're unless they can prove otherwise, right? Just 100% go to the weakness. You'll probably end up winning like 75-80% of the time automatically. So simple automatic tip. So Red Rock broke. I guess got the break. They're up 2-1 serving. I believe it's Kirk serving 2-1. That's a great return by Mikey. Mikey's a high risk player. Big serve, big returns. It sometimes pays off. The interesting thing is, there's another double fault, giving Whitney another freebie, 30 all. So again, oh my goodness, right? So high risk, it pays off sometimes, but again, different styles, different. Everybody has different styles and technique, but you definitely want to play the score as well. You don't want to be ignorant to the score. A lot of people, some people would say, okay, don't think about the score. That's a great hands, good volley into the open court. Some people say don't play the score, don't think about the score because that'll get you nervous. Yes, there's a point to that. I understand, but you have to understand the importance of big points and how to play them and why you should play it that way, right? Like, say, what are the big points? It's pretty common that it's 30 all, deuce, even 15-30. Anything along those lines. 40 love, obviously, you got some flexibility, room to try, maybe taking a little bit bigger chances. And especially at this level, guys, people aren't consistently putting away volleys, consistently putting away overheads. So it's I feel when I'm watching this, I feel there's too many gifts from both sides, right? They're just losing too many points, whether it be a double fault or a return error, right? So right off the bat, I feel the difference between a solid 4-5 player and a 4-0 player is I don't know the shot, if you want to call it shot selection, but the 4-5 player, I believe, will make less freebies, give less gifts, right? So unforced errors, make your opponent play. See what they got. Can they hit an overhead? Do they hit one and miss one? Maybe they can't hit an overhead or put a ball away. Why not just get the point started and move in together, afterwards? Dang it, another double fault. So here it is, 40, no, add out. This is a good serve. Nope, that was out. So definitely putting up a lot of pressure being in this predicament. You shouldn't even be in this predicament hitting double faults. That's a big serve. Another deuce. Another big serve. Great serve. Good volley. Good point there. So add in, I believe they might have been, Whitney might have been down love 40 in this game. So Red Rock definitely let Whitney off the hook in this set. Watching this match, it could have easily been 6-2, 6-3 for Red Rock in the first set, but they let it slip. And not to give spoilers, but unfortunately, the phone ran out of battery. They ended up splitting sets, and I could not get the 10-point tiebreaker. But if you want to watch the 10-point tiebreaker, filling in Big Boy Tennis commercial here. Big Boy Tennis, Todd, aka Todd, he's gonna have this same match, I believe, from a different angle, and I think he should have the tiebreaker. But yes, anyway, spoiler, they ended up splitting sets. So far, what is it? Red Rock 3. Wow, what a blistering backhand return by Mikey down the line. Carl serving 30-15. That's another takeaway, guys. Rewind this point. Rewind this point. Sorry, I can't stop the play, but you guys could stop and rewind it. I want you to watch Mikey's court positioning. Again, going back to positioning on the court, how important it is, okay? He's pretty close to the net. He closes in the net. He's capitalizing on the weaker shot, and he's pinching the middle. So anything, wow, oh my goodness, that was an insane, great overhead from the baseline. Too good. But yes, anyway, going back, another important tip is court positioning, guys. I want you to check yourself. Where are you standing, in doubles, especially when you're up at the net? I think a lot of times, most of us at this level, we are a little bit more on the conservative side, right? We're hugging the alley a little bit too much. We're protecting the alley, and we're not poaching, or we're not pinching the middle as much as I feel we really should be doing. And Mikey does a great job doing that. Be careful though, don't leave too early. Obviously, leaving too early is not good either. But I would say focus, work. Another double fault. Dang it, I hate these gifts, right? Good first serve. Todd gets it back in play. Good. Wow, what a lob. Todd's got great hands. I mean, good point. Anyway, so going back on that, on the point. Shoot, what in the world was I talking about? I'm getting lost trying to find my train of thought and watch the match at the same time. But first serves in. Let's see. They're serving 4-3. They're down 15-30. This is a crucial, critical moment, guys. Especially for both teams. So, you do not want to give gifts away like that. 15-4 is just like too easy, making it too easy. Make your opponent earn the points. Big return. Good volley. Oh, great hands. I mean, all kudos for that. I think Whitney did everything right. Those just good hands. Good first serve in there by Red Rock. Ooh, missed that overhead. Obviously, Whitney got lucky, missed that overhead. But again, I mean, Red Rock, I hate to say it, but they let Whitney off the hook. This first set could have easily been 6-2, 6-3 Red Rock, if you watch it. Whitney, all credit to them for hanging around and just making a big comeback. But again, there was a lot of double faults and a lot of, return errors on Red Rock's side. So I want you guys to check yourself, okay? Especially in big situations, big point. 4-4. This is pretty big, isn't it? Oh, goodness gracious. Another double fault. I can't stand this. It's a lot harder for me to watch them play. But I think you guys know what I'm getting at. Critical situation here. 4-all. 30. Good volley on that one. Big. Make your first serve. Big first serve. Great serve. Hit your serve harder or hit your serve with kick. Just get your first serve in. That's the whole point. Ooh, that was close, but that was out. Another first serve in wins a point. So 4-5. Whitney makes a comeback. Again, Red Rock, I believe. Another return there. Right? There's a lot of unforced errors. See, another return error. And again, errors happen. Obviously, errors happen, and that's don't feel bad about it. But check yourself. If you're spraying and making errors after errors after errors, you want to find a way to give yourself get into the match. Okay, Mikey was in the proper position. Unfortunately, he just dumped in the net. But his his court position was great. He was pinching the middle. Great volley by, I believe it was Kirk at the net. Kirk looks like he's got great quick hands. I'm not sure what happened there. Oh, okay, that was an out serve. So this is huge. 5-5. Good serve into the body. Try to run around it. There we go. First serve in or no? Very good, Todd. Again, first serve in. Good first serve in. 30 love. Just out, I believe. But look, 2 first serves in, 2 easy points already. 30 love. There you go, guys. Serve to the backhand. Great placement. Jeez. Guys, are we seeing a trend here? Serve or serve to the weak. What in the world? Right? First serve's in. Serve to the weaker side. You're almost like 70, 80% guaranteed the point. Start with that, guys. Okay, 40-15. He went for a crazy behind the backs serve. That's Todd. Trying to sneak one in. But I guess at 40 love, that's get a little fancy. Okay, Mikey left too late on that one. Ended up catching the ball way too low, so it's just definitely a bad choice of movement on that one. Good lob. Oh, a whiff on the overhead. So that was, see, good serve to the backhand. Carl did a great job getting the ball back in play. And that's what I'm talking about. Getting the ball, there you go. Another great lob to get the point started. This right there. Again, if and when you know your opponents are not killing all these overheads or missing volleys, just get the ball back in. It's a good serve. Forehand. Good exchange. Oh. Ooh, great. Wow. Todd, under big pressure, saves that break point, getting it down low. Again, Todd is one of these players where he's just so consistent and very good with his accuracy. He can dip the ball down low, and he was able to save that break point. Oops. Oh, okay. Little mix-up, maybe confusion on the movement, but Red Rock got a little lucky. Whitney missed that one. Again, first serve to the backhand side. Automatic. I mean, do that all day long. Ooh. Good exchange here. Great point. Ooh. Oh, they let Red Rock let it go and it landed in. That was a big point at deuce. Good exchange. Another. What happened? First serve in to the backhand side. Automatic point. Guys, are we seeing a trend? Ooh. Oh, I don't know if that was out or it looked out, but anyway, 5 serving 6. Again, Red Rock let Whitney off the hook in the set. It could have easily been the other way. I mean, set could have easily been done by now, but in this situation, obviously, stay focused in the moment. Don't think about, okay, dang it, I had this, blah blah blah. It's natural, but stay in the moment, stay focused. Good return, good volley down low. Oh, almost. Good try, but I really like how Red Rock, more specifically, they tend to be the ones that are coming into the net a little bit more. Wow, that was amazing. Down the middle solves a riddle. Here we go, Red Rock, 5 serving 6, 40-30. First serve miss. Big pressure point. Good second serve. Todd, wow, with a big return. Again, this is where I kind of have a mix-up, guys. I don't know what happened. Maybe that first ball might have went in. Maybe that's why I had the mistake with the line call. But anyway, it looks like Whitney ended up winning the first set 7-5. Again, when it could have easily been 6-2, 6-3 Red Rock. So at this point, they're probably feeling a little frustrated letting that set go. But kudos to Whitney for hanging tough and making a good comeback. I'm going to go back and talk a little bit about first serve percentage more and also playing the score. Okay. Is that in? Oh, I think that was in. Shoot. Okay. So, first game of the second set, Whitney just won the first set, right? You want to be very careful here. I tell everybody that you want to, obviously you want to be focused, you know, every point. Another double fault. Sorry. You want to be focused, you know, every single point. But I feel you want to be extra sharp at the beginning of the first set and the beginning of the second set. Why? Oh my goodness, another double fall. Oh, I can't watch this. um, why, guys? Because A, you know, your opponents could be a little bit nervous, too tight, right? Or maybe they could be not focused, right? And if you're extra sharp, extra focused, and alert, oh, that's a great shot. Um, you know, not giving freebies away, that'll give you that little edge, little advantage of timing, right? It's really important. I mean, ooh, good volley. It's really important to understand these little things that could make or break a match, right? So next time when you're playing a match, pay special attention to the beginning of the first and beginning of the second set, whether you win or lose the first set, right? Because if you win the first set, you can easily be a little bit too relaxed, while the opponents could be a little bit more feisty, maybe a little bit more fired up, right? And then you can go down early. So pay attention to that. And on the topic of first serve percentage, okay, I'm gonna add to that. Again, first serve percentage is very critical. Whether you're serving big, whether you're serving soft, whether you can hit spins or not, whatever. But getting that first serve in is critical. Especially, that looks like it was maybe a little bit wide but close. Especially if you have the scoreboard lead, you know, say, okay, let's look here. Red Rock lost versus 7-5. Wow, great lob. Oh my goodness, slam dunk. Red Rock lost first at 7-5. Now they're up 2-0. 15-30. Now 15-40. I don't know if you could tell, but I can see a momentum shift here. I can see body language. Wow, now everything's almost going right for Red Rock. So you could really see a momentum shift as far as physicality. But what I meant to say was, if and when you're up, say 3-0, right, make more first serves in. Why? Because maybe your opponent is down. Maybe they've lost the momentum. They might be spraying, missing a lot more, right? And also, if you're up, whenever you're up, speed up the tempo of your play a little bit. I'm not saying, you know, be unfair and play when your opponent's not ready, or, you know, play against the rules. I'm just saying speed up the tempo a little bit, because you want to get in as many points. You want to try to win as many points as you can while you are ahead, right? And then that could also, your opponent could also be in a state of turmoil, frustrated, and they might have a chance of missing a lot more. So why not, you know, speed up the tempo a little bit, make more first serves and win as many points as you can before they kind of catch back on and get back on track, okay? And quite the opposite. If you're losing, maybe slow down the tempo a little bit so you can claw yourself back into the match. So tempo of play during a match, I believe, is important, that hopefully you guys could think about and work on next time. First serve percentage. Big serve. Sheesh. Oh, okay. That volley, it seems easy, but don't treat it so easily. I tell people, if you have, that's a great put away by Todd. You put extra oomph on it. Down the middle solves a riddle. You put a little extra oomph on it, making sure it wasn't coming back. I like that. Anyway, going back to the volley, especially the first volley, I would say around the service line, right? You want to be careful with that because obviously you can't kill it from the service line, not too often, right? Especially if it's a volley. So I want you to pay extra attention to having a good contact, just playing a solid volley. Make that volley, right? And then keep closing in. And when you get tighter, you could play a little bit more aggressive. You have the angles, you could punch it more. So play smart, guys. First serve percentage, first volley, make the volley cross court. Make sure you get the volley, put yourself in a good position. Great volley. Oh, good get. There we go. Just missed there. So Mikey's fighting hard to stay in this service game. This is another big critical service game. I want you guys to pay attention to the score. 1-3 deuce. If you play loose and you get broken, you're down 1-4, and your opponent's going to be serving to go up 5-1 possibly, right? So you definitely don't want to play loosey-goosey points here. Deuce. Here we go. Big game deuce. Make your first serve, guys. Come on. Make your first serves. Jeez, monster second serve. Takes a big chance. Paid off. Again, sometimes it'll pay off, but it's also how you're feeling too. If you're feeling it's clicking and it is clicking, go for it. But if you're double faulting or you're making a bunch of first serve errors, double faulting 4 or 5 times or more on match, make the correct adjustment, right? Another double fault. Don't keep giving gifts away. That's like the the fundamental, first of all. Don't give your opponents gifts, make them earn it. Big serve, jeez Louise. There you go. Oh, good ball, good stretch. Smart volley. Good point. Defense, offense. Oh, wow. That was probably a highlight point of the match. Great point. Both teams, I think, played it fantastic. Whitney mates up at the net, just playing smart, not overplaying it. Making the volleys, making the overheads, and then, Mikey had that short ball. Beautiful, smart play, a little angle. Again, great court positioning by Mikey. Very aggressive on top of the net, looking to pounce, pinch the middle. Great serve. Again, that's a tough volley. You guys want to try to make that volley, especially on the service line. Don't get too. Wow, that's a beautiful poach angle volley. Definitely, Kirk was probably thinking about that play before he even was there, right? He was probably thinking, if I cross and I get a backhand volley, I'm gonna angle it short cross court. These are stuff you don't decide. Wow, good hands up at the net by Mikey. These are stuff that you don't decide at the moment. You're pre-planning your shots, or you should be. If you're up at the net, you either maybe expect to be drilled at you, so you have a little bit more alertness with your hands, or if you decide to go, just have a couple options, like, okay, am I going to drop it short angle cross court like Kirk just did, or am I going to just punch it down the middle? Am I going to punch it at my opponent? Have these pre-planned shots. Great stick on that volley by Mikey. Oh my goodness. Todd went for another behind the back serve. Not tricky enough, unfortunately. But at 40 love, I guess you can take a couple chances. Gutsy in this position, but nevertheless, he ended up holding well. Here we go. Red Rock up 4-3. Serving. Again, this is still critical. I mean, If they get broken here, oh goodness gracious, another double fault. Love 30. Good first serve in. Went for a big one again. Missed it that time. Great first serve in. Good lob. Get it back in play. Great volleys. Oh wow. Oh. Okay, Todd should have taken that ball. It was too tough for Mikey to run all the way back, or at least court positioning wise. You should have just switched over. Todd should have taken that ball. Communication error there. Great first serve in. Great first serve in. Great volley. So they held, Red Rock held, but it was a little close. I think 1 or 2 double faults. So that was close. Get your first serve in, guys. Get that first volley in, guys. First serve in, first volley in. Okay, that should be the go-to game plan, automatic. Start with that. Okay, if you could progress from there, best. But if you're finding yourself missing serves and or first volleys a lot, start with making those first before doing anything else, right? So hopefully you guys could get some takeaway at least. I absolutely promise you, if you just do those 2 things, you will end up putting yourself. I can't guarantee you'll win matches magically all the time, obviously not, but you will be putting yourself in such a good position, way better to win so many more games, so many more matches, and I believe if you start there, you will end up winning a lot more matches. Trust me. Okay, big 5-3, 30 all. Jeez, monsters. Was that in? I can't tell. I'm sorry. No, another double fault. Good kick. Okay. Obviously, return was too short, but at least got to return back. Good serve. Oh, too bad. But see, simple as getting the return back in play, even if it's someone has a big serve as Mikey, especially at this level too, if you just simply get the ball back in play, you will do wonders. So that should be your first goal. Maybe a little too short on that one. So that was it, guys. At that point, Pod ended up putting the volley away. But unfortunately, Whitney ended up getting broken. So Red Rock won the second set 6-3. I could not get the tiebreaker again. Sorry, guys, the phone ran out of battery. Again, it was a great match, though. I thoroughly enjoyed this match. Hopefully, you guys can have some takeaways watching it, and you guys were entertained a little bit. But Red Rock ended up winning 10-4 in the tiebreaker. Go watch Big Boy Tennis channel for the tiebreaker. I believe hopefully he has the tiebreaker on his phone from a different angle. But again, thanks so much for watching, and yeah, hopefully we'll see you on the next video shortly, whether it be a review or a tutorial or another match play. But great job for all of these guys. They had a great close match, and it was a lot of fun to watch. But good potential for both teams. I feel they can definitely progress and keep improving. But yeah, great job, guys. Thanks for watching again, and see you in the next one. Take care.